If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man and Jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Luca. I live on the second floor. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back, believe it or don't, to yet another episode of Twingo Live. Yes, we came back because, well, everything's going to shit. And what do you equate most with things going to shit, spiraling the drain, etc.? But Twingo, well, quite. Let me just get the log out of the way because it's a precarious log. It's some tipping timber. Yes. Should I hand it? Shall I put it over there? I'm handing it to my glamorous assistant. Is the pot going to fall? It's not going to fall. Okay. Yes, it will. Well, Twingo and all that business. Yes. So we came back. Believe it or don't. We're going to play the thing with the thing and the what's it. You know. Coming to you from a secret East London location for as long as we can remember what the fuck it is we're supposed to be doing. It's been a long time, it feels like. We're going to Twingo, but we cannot Twingo until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself. The organ grinder to my monkey. Not that euphemism. Still not that euphemism. Give it up for the one, the only. Nature would not permit another. Rose Thorn. That's deeply alarming. That's evil laugh. That's not. Merry Christmas.
Santa. Santa.
So are we gonna? The bell's gonna be a constant.
Yep.
Because that's not gonna get old, is it?
No. Well, I found them where you'd
hidden them. There you go.
Double. Dual. Stereo.
And rest. Okay, so do you remember how this works?
No. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I'm sure I'll
be fine. I've been making cocktails. I finished work at 4 o'clock and I've been making cocktails.
Clover Club.
To the point where the bottle of raspberry syrup that I bought to see me through the Christmas week pretty much finished.
Pretty much gone.
So.
Well, I should have said at the beginning, yes, we're playing Twingo. We are playing Twingo Fire Walk With Me, open brackets, including the missing pieces, closed brackets. The missing pieces, of course, being the deleted scenes from Fire Walk With Me. So that's basically what we're going to... Should I just do the rules for any...
We've got a lot of new players.
How many new players do we have?
18.
Again, 18
crazy.
new players. After all this time, you'd think it would be less, but no.
I think it was the excellent poster that was released.
It was quite dropped. It dropped. The poster dropped.
It's now available on NFT. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
It's an NFT available for $18,000.
We're not doing. All the prizes this evening may be seen as tokens, but they are fully fungible. They have not been pre-funged. You can funge them with your own fair hands, but they are fully fungible. None of this NFT nonsense. The National Film Theatre will never hear the last of it. Basically, it's very, very simple. If you haven't played new people, the 18 new people, it's very simple. You know what bingo is, right? You know what Twin Peaks is? You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know it's like a thing. Isn't that thing with the thing and the guys and the thing and the and all this? Yes, that's it. So basically, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo. It's a portmanteau word. It's a composite word. It's Twingo. It's Twin Peaks, bingo. It's Twingo. Basically, each and every one of these balls has written on it something that pertains to Fire Walk With Me, open brackets, including the missing pieces, close brackets. And each and every one of these balls could correspond to one of the squares on your Twingo card. How many squares on a Twingo card? 25 squares on each Twingo card. If something that is read off of a ball, called, as we say in the bingo biz, if it corresponds to one of your squares, simply take a writing implement and cross it off. If you don't have a writing implement, if you're like a bingo aficionado, a bingo-nado, doesn't work. If you've got like a dabber, simply dab. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber. You can still play. You just take your Twingo card and you take your fingers and you make a hole in the Twingo card, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate, and thus follow your progress. Now, once you have crossed, dabbed, or invaginated every single one of your 25 squares, we're not looking for a line, half, of this, that, and the corners nonsense. A full Twingo card, or as we say here, a full lodge. If you have that, please type into the, and it will be a while, don't worry. But if that happens to you, type into the comments below the word Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you think is appropriate, and then you will be calling Twingo, saying that you've won. At which point Rose will take a screen grab of that call and we will continue to play. But why? Why would we continue to play? I hear you say, if I've already won. That's because there are how many winners to each game of Twingo? 3 winners to each game of Twingo, and this evening's game is no exception. Is it? This evening's is an exception. Why is it an exception? You're saying there's 5 winners now. 5 winners to this particular. 3 winners usually. This evening, apparently 5 winners. Genuinely was not told about that. Okay, so there's going to be 5 with 5 chances to win big here at Twingo Live. So yes, yes, one of the balls, nothing's been called yet, but one of the balls somewhere in here has written on it, the Log Lady. If that is called, when that is called, simply take a drink. If you don't have a drink, get yourselves a drink. If you don't drink alcohol, that's okay. You can drink anything, fizzy pop, if you like. But when the Log Lady is called, we raise our glasses and we drink a toast to the Log Lady. Catherine Coulson, the Log Lady. We say like that. There's no lemon in this.
Monkey's having a drink too. Ah,
you can probably hear that because she's so loud.
There isn't any lemon in yours because there was only 1 slice in the ice cube bag. And I wasn't going to cook, was I?
What, cut a lemon? Like I do for you every morning for your tea?
Let's not start.
Just saying. It's just this, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
So, just saying.
How long has it been? How long?
About 4'8".
How long has it been?
What?
How long has it been?
Since.
When did we do the first Twingo?
The first Twingo?
Yeah.
I
don't know what, March?
1908, April, I think.
Last year. This is our second festive edition. Festive. We got up the festive decorations. The hat.
Henry has a hat on.
And we had our.
That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Henry has a hat on. What kind of hat on does Henry have? Hat on garden. That's the kind of hat on that Henry has. Okay, are we ready to? Should we? This is your Clover Club. With what is that sprinkled in there?
Dried raspberries.
Freeze-dried raspberry pieces, shards. Okay, so are we all ready to go? Is there any other business that needs? I've got chocolate money.
Oh, I've got mint chocolate buttons.
Mint chocolate buttons. I'm gonna have a mint chocolate button, bit of sugar.
Birthday present from Sean Magic Mooney. There's still some left.
They're so good.
Right, I have a thing. But it is our festive edition, our second festive edition. Who thought that would happen?
Who hoped it would happen? Nobody.
You know, the other day when I went out and I said, oh, I'll be back in an hour. And I came back and I went straight into the spare room.
Right.
Got you a present.
Christmas present. But we don't do Christmas presents.
But this one was screaming your name at it.
Yeah, but I haven't got you a Christmas present.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought, he is gonna shit his pants when he sees this. He's
then why would you buy it for me then?
Entertainment. I saw it and I thought, you know what? I've just got to get it for him. And dear viewers, friends, neighbours, when you see it, you too are going to go, yeah, that was the right call.
Should I, change underwear, or if it's going to make me shit
Nobody
myself?
sees you from the waist.
Oh, that's true. But in white trousers, it may leach up into the fabric.
But you have to be kind of fragile with it, okay? It's fragile. Oh, how exciting!
Open it away. I'm going to open it away from me.
Santa! I'm so excited.
It's the first Twingo ball.
It's the first Twingo ball! First ball out this evening is Douglas Firs.
Douglas Firs. If you have Douglas Firs on your Twingo card, cross it, dab it, or invaginate, and we are off to the races.
You see, John, it didn't take 45 minutes, you and your passive-aggressive tone in your messages. Oh, we're 45 minutes. No, look at that. 13 and a half minutes, John Atfield.
It's quite a long time just to say, let's play Twingo. But
what's in the box, says Jay. What else was in the box?
Oh,
what else? What else?
A
what
Kit Kat thing, so the little chocolate.
That was to take the edge off the ball.
What, the edge off the ball? That would make it a cube.
Or
no, that would be putting the edges on. He doesn't have any edges.
Or like the drummer from U2.
Let's Twingo!
Second Bob out. Oh, which one is it? Which one is it? It's Killer Bob. Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. He is. No, is that? I don't know. I'm not going to say that because it might be on a ball because I don't even remember. Killer Bob is what's called. Killer Bob. If it's on your card, cross it, dab it. You know. Let's go.
It keeps doing a thing where the comments go and I have to touch the screen to get them back. What's that about?
It's about interaction. It's what social media is all about, interaction, which is why I'm shit at it.
You're quite good at it. You follow him on Twitter. He's on it all the time. You love Twitter.
No, I don't. I just post stuff. But I don't. No, but that's the thing.
Dreams of Twitter.
The thing is, posting stuff isn't the thing. You have to then interact with other people, and that is what I cannot do. That is what I cannot do.
Bridget, the first ball was Douglas Firs.
Douglas Firs, then Killer Bob. He's hiding behind the Douglas Firs. Ooh, who's that? It's Killer Bob behind the Douglas Firs. How's the Clover Club?
So good. That would make a good kind of like Where's Wally book.
Where's Bob?
Where's Bob? And you just got
Uela Bob.
Uela Bob. Where's Wally? Where's Bob? Like the soap.
Bob Hunt. You have to call it something different because.
Who's Bob Hunt?
Let's Twingo.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's red.
That means.
It's sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil walking in place. The wrong man. Sour-faced Lil. Sour-faced Lil. Lillian to her friends. Sour-faced to her enemies. It's sour-faced Lil. Cross it, damn it.
What have you been up to? What have you been up to? It feels like we haven't played Twingo for bloody ages.
It's because we haven't.
We did a November game.
That was like a long time ago.
And that was your birthday and half of the players' birthdays. We didn't do one earlier this month, but we're back tonight. And of course, it's Fluffy's birthday in a couple of weeks' time. It was Michael Horse, my BFF. It was his birthday yesterday.
It was.
Him and I had a little exchange on the old Instagram.
A tete-a-tete.
Because that's how we chat to each other on the Instagram.
That's what they call it.
What else is happening this week?
What else is happening this week?
I'm off work for a week.
I mean, we celebrate the birth of our Lord, Baby Jesus. There's that. Jesus.
We've got, so that round the corner from our house is a Vietnamese church, and they managed to get some new Christmas lights, and there's a lot of dog statues in the manger.
In the nativity, yeah.
It's
and the
weird.
Baby Jesus is just too big. If you put the Baby Jesus next to Mary, it's like you're talking cracked pelvis.
Yeah.
It was not. It would not have been a.
She would not walk for weeks.
Weeks ever. Die. I think die is what.
But there's a water. So we went out. It was Sunday morning about 10 to 3. And I said to Lush, should we just go for a walk? And he went, yeah, all right then. Off we went, out and about, East London, like you do, doing the Lambeth.
Poor blimey.
Poor blimey, apples and pears. And I said, let's go into the church. And he went, you can't go into the church. And I went, of course you can go into the church.
We didn't go into the church.
We went to the garden.
Into the car park, which is where the water feature nativity is.
So there's a giant pond. It's with running water, yeah. And then on the other side of the running water and pond is the Baby Jesus, legs and arms akimbo.
There's a donkey, I think.
There's a donkey. There's 3 dogs.
But there's dogs.
There's 3 dogs.
But they're dogs. A dog in a manger is, of course, an expression, but the dog isn't in the manger.
No, he's watching the Baby Jesus.
Uh-huh.
But they've obviously been to a sale last January, and there's loads of strip lights, LED chain light. There's hundreds of them.
That Blackpool bleeding illuminations.
Very, very bright.
Yes, it was.
So we sneaked into the church.
And worshipped, obviously, at the foot of.
We took some pictures.
Yes, you did. That's Twingo. Ooh. And all the regulars are going, oh yeah, that's all this is. Why did we do this for so long? But it is what it is. This is this. This isn't something else. This is this.
Apparently we've offended Snake's dog. I don't know why. I just said there was loads of dogs watching the Baby Jesus. That's
we didn't
weird.
say fuck dogs. And I'm like, no.
Oh, there's a story there.
No. Let's not talk about the news story about bestiality. We're not going to do that.
I mean, who would do that?
Look,
Who
we've
would
all
do that?
looked into the eyes of a golden retriever and gone, but you don't follow through, do you? Don't.
Always a golden retriever.
Always.
Gives you the warm feeling in your gusset.
See? She knows. Let's talk.
Above a convenience store.
Above a convenience store. Above a convenience store, a phrase that Mr. Shane the Hurricane Gilliver knows only because of Twingo. He's never seen the film. But we got a card.
I got a card.
You got a card. It's your birthday. Got a card saying above a convenience store, and it was a convenience store, and above it, he'd photoshopped us into the windows. It's very cool.
He also gave me an amazing present. I'll show you that once I've called a few more balls.
Yeah, because it's.
I'll start getting hate mail from John Atfield.
Hate mail.
Hate mail.
Hate mail.
Hate mail.
Hate mail.
Harold Smith.
Harold Smith, Scratchy McScratchface himself, Harold Falula Smith. Harold Smith. Harold Smith.
I think Harold Smith would be the kind of man to do hate mail.
I thought you were going to say to have sex with a dog.
No, I think he would send hate mail.
About dog sex or
about anything.
Anything.
I don't have the love for Harold Smith that a lot of other people did.
I can't help you there. We met Lenny Van Dolen, who played Harold Smith.
I'm going to tell you a secret. It's not really about hate mail, but it's about miscellaneous phone calls. My ex-boyfriend, let's call him George.
Wasn't his name?
He quite liked to be, shall we say, tied up.
And she doesn't mean busy at work.
He liked to be tied up and then left alone in the flat. Oh yeah. So I would tie him up.
Was he not wearing the pink thong at the time?
Yeah, he was wearing the pink thong.
Pink thong, obviously.
Tie him up, go to Tesco's, buy cat food for a cat we didn't have. It really annoyed him. And I used to phone him. Now, bearing in mind this was nearly over 30 years ago probably. You had to go to a call box. I want a mobile, I had to go to a call box. I'd go to a call box and call the flat, knowing he couldn't answer.
He was tied to the sink, wasn't he? I think you said.
Yeah, couldn't answer the phone because I tied him to the sink.
I'd like to just, we're not kink shaming, but he was a massive arsehole. And so was his brother.
Yeah, called him from. We lived on Tottenham Court Road. I know the Tesco's I went to. The phone that I used, called him up. I can't remember the number. No, it was a very long time ago. Phoned him up, and I go back with the shopping. Hello, George. How are you? And he'll say, oh, the phone kept ringing, and I was going, oh, I don't know how that happened.
I do remember though.
Never caught on.
One of your fondest memories of him was you both crossing Tottenham Court Road, and he fell over, and you laughed until you cried.
I did. I had got to the other side of the road, and he had fallen in the middle of Tottenham Court Road. For those who don't know, 4 lanes of traffic, all going in the same direction, quite a busy road. He fell. I laughed and laughed and laughed. He was more angry than anybody really should have been.
Did you ever do the teaspoon thing on him?
No, I should have.
You should have done.
But
yeah, you stir tea with a teaspoon and then you put it on someone's hand.
But I mean, why is it not funny when people fall over?
It is.
He fell middle of Tottenham Court Road. Could have died.
That's not funny.
And I was really laughing, and I still kind of find it funny. I don't know where we were. I know it was hilarious. It was hilarious. But he's bald, and I'm not.
So. Again, not bald shaming, but he was an arsehole. I don't even remember his name.
I do.
I know you do. I know it's a name. Whenever you hear it, you go, "Oh, I hate that person." It's just because he's got the same name. Anyway, let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo. So there we go. A little bit of
sidebar there.
A little bit of gossip.
Background. A little bit of gossip from over 30 years ago.
Yeah. Can you imagine a life without a mobile phone? I had to use a payphone, and I was willing to use a payphone. That's how hilarious
I thought you were going to say, can you imagine life before Loosh?
The idea of calling him. I also used to buy cat food at Tesco's because I'd get home, unpack the shopping, and he'd say, "Why have you got cat food?" And I would say, "Why not?" I don't think.
We used to have a catchphrase that would annoy him. Wasn't there something about? I don't know. Something about being in a cupboard or a bucket? No? Am I imagining that? I'm completely imagining that. Okay.
But yeah, it was not a good relationship. Didn't end well. And Karen says Louise once pushed her onto Tottenham Court Road. Louise is surely the wicked one.
I'm telling you, she's the evil twin. It's obvious. So those that know them both, definitely Louise.
I did an Instathon on Cadbury versus Cancer's Instagram page on Monday night, and it's like I was going to be interviewing Louise and Karen. Louise volunteered, I believe. Gets Louise on the Instagram, and she's out for dinner with friends. She'd forgotten, and she was a little bit tipsy.
Very tipsy.
So we just
and she said immediately, "Oh, my phone's nearly dead." Evil twin, just saying.
So yeah, there we go. So we spoke to Karen instead, and it was very lovely. Right, okay. John Atfield is sending me more hate mail. I asked Santa for more waffle during Twingo, and my present is early.
Well, we are nothing if not waffly versatile.
Twingo, let's Twingo. I've got
Twingo.
3 balls in my hand, ready to go. Woodsman,
simply woodsman. Big beard, filthy man on the stairs. Woodsman.
The man from another place.
Now, is this the woman from just down the hall? No. It's the man from another place. The man from another place.
Oh, it's purple. Do you remember what the purple balls mean? It's an agent. Which agent is it?
Orange.
It's Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Sam Falula Stanley. It was Kiefer Sutherland's birthday only the other day.
Happy birthday, Kiefer Sutherland. I know you like watching the replays.
I know you like watching this, Kiefer. It's going out to you. Happy birthday, Keith, as we call him.
Karen said that Louise is evil and unreliable.
Yes. Evil and unrepentant. That's Agent Sam Stanley, who is very reliable and not evil, as far as we know.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it because it would coincide with some of the balls that are yet to be
professional.
called.
See, professional.
Professional.
Oh, I know what you were going to say. And it would have required a torch, wouldn't it?
No.
No? Oh, it's the other one then.
So what else has happened?
John, you do see it's not me, right? It's not me that sidetracks.
Do you know what else happened? We had a double R family outing to see the rock and roll combo, the Wyndham Earls, live in Shoreditch, East London, and Nicker Hazel was there, and Shane the Mysterious Woodsman was there.
Just good, you carry on. Just gotta.
And you were there. And you were there, and you were there, and you were there, and they were bloody amazing. And if you ever get the chance to go and see the Wyndham Earls live, you should. But if you can't go and see them live, buy their records. They have proper vinyl, long playing records. Cat's being a bit weird, so Lucia's dealing with the cat. I'm live on stage on my own. Should not be allowed. So what have you been up to? How was your birthday, Simon? Did you have a good birthday? Yay! And it's Fluffy's birthday, and it was my birthday, and all is good. All is good. Would you like me to deal with?
I don't know if it's still attached.
Okay. So yeah, that's what we were up to. The Wyndham Earls in Shoreditch, full of wankers, not the Wyndham Earls, outside the venue, full of wankers. Shoreditch, we are far too old for that kind of nonsense.
It's gone under the bed.
Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do about that, is there? He's back, ladies and gentlemen and others. It's back. It's Benjamin.
I would describe what's happening, but it's you don't want to hear it.
Irene.
Irene. Come on. Irene. Big fan of Bukkake. Irene. Cross it, dab it.
Wind River.
Wind River. Wind River. Wind River. Wind.
He was never here.
He was never here. He was never here. He was never here.
The Ring.
The Ring. We got a phone here. It's got a little ring. The Ring. Cross it, dab it. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. The Ring.
I hate to admit it, Benjamin Lush, but I think I've been talking quite a lot, and this late in the day, you need to go after her.
I do. Sorry.
The cat's got a bit sick. It's furball season. Maybe get her treats out. That'll get her out of the cupboard. It's furball season. It's always furball season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
So, who hasn't had birthdays? Everybody's had. It's Fluffy's birthday soon. I know that, Fluffy. So the Double R Club is due to be back on January the 20th. Will we be back on January the 20th? We really, really, really hope so. We've got some new things happening next year. And I just want to go back to some kind of normal.
You want your treats?
I just want to go back to some kind of normal. I'm sick of this. I love you. I love playing Twingo. Yay, look at this. Oh. But I've had enough. Have you had enough? Annika says she's back in lockdown. I don't know whether Rupert and Nadja are back in some kind of lockdown. It's just a shambles. I don't think Boris is going to put us in a lockdown. I think he's going to say, this is how we live with COVID. Oh. It's not going to happen, is it?
She's looking.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's play Twingo, and if she's sick when we're playing Twingo, she will be sick when we're playing Twingo.
I know I am. And so's John. By now. Let's go.
Guys, so it's Kate and Kev's 10th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Annika's birthday, the 2nd of January. Jesus' birthday. It's not real.
Not really.
And yeah, loads of birthdays.
Philadelphia, like the cheese.
We've got Philadelphia cheese in the fridge because I'm going to make some cheese. I make cheesecake and I put toffee popcorn on top. So it's toffee, like rippled cheesecake with toffee popcorn and toffee sauce on top. It's bloody marvellous. Sorted? Well, I'm not going to read that one because we need actions for that one. Let's get one that doesn't need actions while he deals with the cat being Maybe I should get her from the back.
Try. But then dead air is a crime.
Right, okay. Everybody, let's go. Monkey, monkey. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, is it?
No,
She's running away.
We're back. We're back.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Worst timing with the... So.
Right. Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Nelson. What a knob. Mike is the man. Mike Snake Nelson.
Ooh. Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Clang. Cable bends steel. Cable bends steel.
Haps Diner.
Haps Diner. It's the diner belonging or run by Hap. They know it as Haps Diner. Haps Diner. Haps Diner. Nothing could be finer, perhaps, than Haps Diner.
Everybody's cat's being sick. It's the thing. It's the time of the year.
It's a thing.
This is your favourite one. It's Robert Engels.
Robert Engels there, co-wrote
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Walk With Me. He was not in Nightmare on Elm Street. That's Robert Englund. We're looking for Robert Engels. He's with the Engels now. He's not. He's a fine and dandy, all alive as far as I know. Robert Falula Engels.
Write it in your diary.
Write it in your diary. Dear diary, today I learned something. Today I learned something. Write it in your diary.
Angry.
Well, you made it.
Draw the cheeks of your arse together, as my nana would have said. Red Diamond City Motel.
Red Diamond City Hotel or motel? It's a motel, isn't it?
Motel?
Red Diamond City motel or hotel? I think it's a motel.
I think
it's a motel. It's a Red Diamond City motel, which is my
Motel.
favourite kind of motel. Motel.
Apparently, Pete Python
That's not his name.
was a snail.
No.
He
was a snail.
had a box on his back, and he was a snail, not a slug. Apparently.
When?
I think things happened.
Was this part of the nativity?
I think things happened, and we.
Was it an eccentric nativity?
And we missed it. I don't know. Grim up north, isn't it? Oh.
You got to make your own entertainment, haven't
You
you?
ready? How's your knees? For it's the jumping man.
The jumping man. The jumping man. The jumping man.
Like Zebedee.
Boing.
Zebedee, you're right.
I don't have a magic moustache though.
Did he have a magic moustache?
He did. Yes.
What did it do?
Ding.
Ding.
I don't know.
Ding.
Ding. Doesn't the blue cat take his moustache away?
Yes, the blue cat
In
does.
Dougal and the Blue
Yes.
Cat.
I didn't realise it was a magic moustache.
I think why would you steal it if it wasn't magic? If it's just a moustache, you're just shaving a springed being, aren't you?
Wow. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's the blue rose.
I'm like the blue rose. Doesn't get any bluer. The Blue Rose, like the magazine or the magazine, as it's pronounced.
Of which I am an author of. I interview with my BFF.
A writer in.
My professional journalist, got paid and everything. My first foray into professional journalism when I interviewed my BFF, Michael Horse.
Nay. And would refuse to open with Hey, Why the Long Face.
There'll be
I mean, I don't know why I try.
Well,
No, I bother.
different time. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Many of you will be dining on turkey this Christmas time. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Many of you will not be dining on turkey, but will be gobbling. I don't judge. I wish you well.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. We heard from her earlier on. Her name's Irene. Loves bukkake. Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. Cross it, dab it.
The one-armed man.
The one-armed man. The one-armed man. He's a man with one arm. He's the one-armed man. What have you lost? They're going down the edges. He needs to redistribute.
2 more balls and then I'll show you what I've got. Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Falula Johnson. Shelley Johnson. Shelley Johnson. She likes to try lots of different Johnsons. She's a Shelley Johnson. She's Shelley Johnson. That's her name. Madgkin. Shelley Johnson.
It was her birthday the other day there.
It was? Everyone's birthdays.
It's purple. You know what that means. It's an agent. But which agent is it? It's Chester Four Desmond.
Agent Chester Four Desmond. Played by Mr. Chris Isaac. Or Isaac. Isaac.
You can Isaac.
That's not an expression. Special Agent Chester Desmond. Cross it, dab it.
I would.
I mean, you could say you can invaginate me any day. That would work as an double-hander. Hello.
Oh yeah.
That's double-hander, not double-ended. That's something else.
That's
something else.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota. Fargo, North Dakota.
Great Northern Hotel.
Now, is this like a mediocre southern B&B?
No.
No, it's a Great Northern Hotel. Great Northern Hotel. Cross it, dab it.
This is my birthday present from Shane the Hurricane Gilliver. And this is a unique, a one of a kind.
Could you call it a pictorial history?
Pictorial history of Twingo. Starts off, blank page. That was what life was like. That was our lives. Life was like before Twingo. Then Twingo happened, and this book is full of pictures that Shane the Hurricane has taken of us playing Twingo. And I must admit, we laughed and laughed and laughed.
As did Ruby Wednesday when we showed it to them.
Yeah, and Ruby came round and they were laughing. And we were looking at it going, what are we even doing there?
Yeah.
And then there's one where I'm sticking my finger in his ear. I don't remember that.
I remember her doing it.
And then, of course, Time Hand makes an appearance.
Well, apparently, there's photographic evidence. That's like the unexplained shit. That's X-Files.
And there's loads and loads and loads of pictures. One where he's holding up a sign that just says bugger. That was my birthday when we were doing...
Bugger. That was a secret word.
Secret word. There's evidence of a lot of gin here. Christmas last year when you were dressed as a vicar and I was wearing my black and red.
That's right.
Bat jumper. Of course, we started Twingo. We started lockdown. I had no bat jumpers. Now I have 3.
3 bat jumpers. Same amount as usual amounts of winners in Twingo.
There's John Atfield's birthday when we had the hammer out. But yeah, loads of pictures. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And this is a one of a kind. It's hilarious.
You didn't sign it though, I noticed.
No, well, nobody really wants to see
credit
for Twingo, do they?
Or the blame.
It's an amazing thing.
It's really cool.
And yeah, you're right, Paul. We only do remember about 10% of it.
At least.
I'm going to read 4 balls.
4 balls.
And then I'm going to go and get some drinks because I'm running on empty here.
Roasted. No. Parched.
Parched.
Like parched.
Oh. Higgly jig. A motta dem. Jig heter. Laura.
I mean, it's not gotten any better, is it? Higle a mortadem, ye hater Laura. Higle a mortadem, ye hater Laura, cross it, dab it. You know.
It's the man himself. It's David Lynch.
Mr. Weatherman himself, David Lynch. Mr. David Lynch. The Lula, if you will, and I know that you will.
I've got you another present.
Another present.
Another present. You should open it now.
I mean, I'll be honest, my expectations aren't high after the...
Well, shame on you for not appreciating the good gifts from Santa.
You gave me a Twingo ball.
Yeah. Let's Twingo. What is it, Benjamin? What is it? Oh, came in a gift bag. Oh,
There are two of them.
Oh.
Pine cones!
Pine cone!
Pine cone! That's an actual call of pine cone. I don't know how you'd spell pine cone. That's pine cones. That's confusing.
No, but yours is a bit...
Pine cone!
Yours rattles. This has a stick like a clacker.
Like it.
So they do at football games.
And how does it go? You're confusing a football rattle with an air raid siren. The Nazis are in the air, quick! Come on, Bobby, score the goal! There you go. That's
Double pine cone! Happy Christmas! Yay! And many more.
pine cone.
Last ball and then I fill up the
Microphone.
drinks. Last ball before I fill up the drinks, because that's what's needed. Donut!
Simply
Donut!
Simply donut. Simply donut. And of course...
Oh yeah, Secret Santa. Thank you, Patrick. Secret Santa.
Thank you, Patrick.
Sent us a box of crossed down Christmas donuts. There is salted apple crumble. There is mulled wine and Cointreau custard.
And there is
chocolate and pecan.
the chocolate and pecan. That's the one I had before we
I had the apple salted.
How was it?
So we had a donut. So we've had some sugar. We've had some gin. But I think, Benjamin, it's time for some more
of both.
Of both. And I shall leave you to do that thing. What you
I
do.
Where's the thing? Right, okay. So, for those 18 new people, it's a very short intermission. During this very short intermission, what I usually do is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it potentially for comedic effect. I thought what I would do is I would do a song that I rewrote for the Christmas show, the one we actually got to do, known as Benny's Festive Package. I thought I would do that, but you got the cat stick. You got the cat stick. Got it. Better out than in. Let's just put that there. Now, so basically, what I've done is I've rewritten Cliff Richard's hit Mistletoe and Wine. What could be more Christmassy than that? If you're not in England, you may not know Mistletoe and Wine, and boy, does that make you lucky. But you can still join in with the chorus when I hold up the lyrics. But until then, of course, I also, when I rewrite these songs, I sing them accompanying myself on the kazoo. This is the kazoo I'm using this evening. It is the Woodman kazoo, very Twin Peaks. The Woodman. It's a completely wooden kazoo. Now, there's not a lot of kazoo in this. It's really just the intro. But I thought it wouldn't be right to not have kazoo. So I've rewritten Mistletoe and Wine for this Christmas. Get riled, feel the sting of vapid worshipping. It's cold and it's wretched, turning blue bells a ringing. Scream, don't pander, scream your sorrow. Give it the finger, it's stupid, shoot it with a crossbow. At this festive time, there is never enough wine to drown out the bullshit of thee and thine. Set dogs on the choir, stuff their pants with holly. Is it a crime to give voice to kvetch disagree? It's festive, revolting, it may leave you heaving. Consumption disgusting, excitement decreasing. You can shove it and after hang yourselves from the rafters, you asses, you quaking, dull, hollow disasters. At this festive time, there is never enough wine to drown out the bullshit of thee and thine. Set dogs on the choir, stuff their pants with holly. Is it a crime to give voice to kvetch disagree? It's unkind, unforgiving, it's so unremitting. So many misgivings, not enough bloodletting. It's a business I'm sick of, I wish it would cease. It's just so frustrating, pray for sweet release. From this festive time, there is never enough wine to drown out the bullshit of thee and thine. Set dogs on the choir, stuff their pants with holly. Is it a crime to give voice to kvetch disagree? One more time! At this festive time, festive, never enough wine, enough, down out the bullshit of thee and thine. Set dogs on the choir, oh, stuff their pants with holly. Is it a crime to give voice to kvetch disagree? At which point I put the woodsman. Usually I beg forgiveness from the artist who I've just murdered, but Cliff Richard, well, he can go and fuck himself, can't he? I'll put the kazoo back in its box, and I welcome back to the stage for more Twingo antics. Give it up for Rose Falula Thorn. Calling.
Santa Claus, climbing up the fence. Santa Claus. He's a little bit dense. Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, climbing up the fence. Santa Claus.
He's a bit dense.
You should take a bow. No, don't. Okay, let's put that there. Now.
There was a little bit of confusion about whether or not Pinecode has actually been.
I thought it might be. What with the wrapping up business?
That's wrapping.
Is it though?
That got a lot of applause.
Well, that's not the end of it.
Oh.
Now.
No.
Not only did Patrick, Twingolier par excellence, send us donuts, Patrick also put masses of effort, it would appear, into rewriting the 12 Days of Christmas as the 12 Days of Twingo. Something that we will now perform for you as a duet. You need your bells. Have you got your bells? Let's festive this motherfucker up. So the 12 Days of Twingo. Now, you won't have the lyrics probably, but you'll kind of get there's certain bits that you can join in.
You catch on.
You'll catch on. Like, COVID.
But none of the words being
None of them received a hero's welcome.
none of the words being called.
Yes, we are not in play.
We're not in play.
There are many things here that are on balls. They are not being called. So put aside your pens, your dabbers, your invaginating fingers, and simply enjoy the 12 days of Twingo. And it's about day 6. You think, oh God, this is only half. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
On the. Oh, sorry.
1, 2. 3.
Are we going on 3 or 3 then go?
Let go
go.
after 3. So
Right.
I go 1, 2, 3.
Go. So it's after go. So it's really after 4.
On
The first day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, a toast through the log lady. On the second day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 2 gin and tonics and a toast to the log lady. On the third day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics and a toast to the log lady. On the 4th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 5th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 6th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 6 knitted owls, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 7th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 8th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 shots, sounds of fun, 6 knotted owls, 6 knitted as 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 9th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 9 flappy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 10th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 10 imbeciles, 9 flappy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. Nearly there. On the 11th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 11 crosstown donuts, 10 imbeciles, 9 flappy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. Last one. On the 12th day of Twingo, the double are sent to me, 12 plastic chainsaws, 11 crosstown donuts, 10 imbeciles, 9 flappy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 killer bobs, 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. It also says here, by the 13th day, I was absolutely twatted.
Singing's hard work, isn't it? I think I need a drink.
I think you need a drink. Well done, Patrick.
That's amazing, Patrick.
It
As soon as
was
you sent it, it's kind of like, oh, there you go.
This isn't my straw, but I'm going to drink from it anyway. But it's
What
got a bit
happened
of
on
lemon.
the 13th day? Don't leave us hanging. I think it says on the 13th day I was
Absolutely
absolutely
twatted.
So yeah, lots of applause. Well done, Patrick.
Yes.
So you've got Twiglets.
Oh,
I've
yes.
got sour cream and chive pretzels.
So very good.
They're very good. And I made myself another cocktail. I went into the spare room, shut the door so you wouldn't hear me shake it.
Shake it, baby. Shake it. Whoo!
I don't have work in the morning. Oh yeah. Maybe tonight's the night we do another round of Benjamin Lush outside pictures. Right. Shall we get
Maybe
this?
next to the dog in a manger. Maybe I'll get in the manger.
Oh, that would be amazing!
We'd be arrested.
Benjamin Lush, the Christmas series. Right, there we go.
There we go.
God, it's basically neat gin with a splash of raspberry syrup and a splash of lemon.
With sprinkled freeze-dried raspberries.
Yeah.
Now this is a cocktail you first had at Fontaine's, I believe.
Fontaine's. So good. Theirs is amazing. Mine is fine.
Their cocktails are so good. They're really good, yeah. I tasted it earlier on. It's very nice.
Do you want to know a secret? Next year, 2022, is our 30th anniversary. We're having a party at Fontaine's. Shh, we haven't told anybody else but you.
Just you. 30 years. I mean, it's a cliche, but you do get less for murder.
I like to go for the slow torture kind of murder. There's no pleasure comes from a quick and easy day.
Well, exactly. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. Let's Twingo. I've got 3 balls in my hand. Gonna read them out soon.
That means you're on a date. You're either playing Twingo with 3 balls in your hand, or you're on a date with the Russian Eugenika Bolokov. No joke is too cheap.
It's the man of the moment. They all are. It's Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti, and not many people know this, but Angelo Badalamenti, in fact, contributed to writing the theme tune to Doctor Who, because it went a little bit like this. Badalamenti, 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 Badalamenti. It wasn't him, of course, it was Delia Derbyshire, I believe, who's something of a genius. But we do that.
Paul in Manchester said there's about 90 balls to go, and my drink's nearly empty already. Talking about me. Yeah, it's going to be a long night. But really, what have we all got to live for? What's tomorrow anyway? You've all done your shopping.
And if you haven't, what are we playing at?
I've got to go shopping. We've run out of bread. We ate it all. Our Christmas shopping food shop came on Friday. We ate a lot of it at the weekend. So now I have to go and buy some stuff.
And then maybe we didn't order enough bread.
I think maybe we didn't order enough bread. Whose fault's that? Not mine.
Waitrose on Christmas Eve.
It'll be fine. It'll be empty. If not...
It will be fine. You have a mask. Fuck it. You'll be in and out.
In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out!
Where did that come from? When was the last time we watched A Clockwork Orange?
This is like my 4th.
Now that has got to be your 1 second film. You're just going in and out, in and out, in and out.
Oh, I don't know. What hour are we at? An hour in. An hour and a quarter in. Do you know who I am?
Oh, that's all it says.
I am the arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm. Do you know who I am? I'm the arm. Cross dab. In and out, in and out, in and out.
apparently people have got things to do tomorrow. So crack on, Thorn.
Like what?
Well, Pete Pyston
That's not his name.
is working, and then he's got to drive up north. Maya says tomorrow's the day when Christmas happens in Sweden, so she's got to cook the in-laws. And
Give them Twiglets, Maya. They'll be happy.
And Annika says she needs some good balls, but
listen, we're not a dating service.
Right.
Let's get some good balls. Let's go.
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Said, of course, by Sam Stanley to Agent Chester Desmond, both of which have been called. Look, pay attention. Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Cross dab.
Owl. Just owl.
Simply owl. Owl. Simply owl. Whoo. 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 Simply owl.
Shell is also working tomorrow. Shell, where did all the fucking lunatics come from?
Where'd you find these people?
It's just bonkers. The people that go into your shop are mental.
Proper mental.
Proper mental.
We should write a book.
I think they pull up in a bus just at the end of the lane and say, that shop up there, they're the one to help you.
If you get served by the young lady, that's the one to go for. Yeah. She loves it.
They're all mental.
He's mad, sir.
Christ, we have fucking tons of balls, man.
Let's go. Let's speed round.
Abandoned train car.
Abandoned train car where the big murder happened. Abandoned train car. Get it off your card. Abandoned train car.
Secret diary.
Secret diary. That's not secret dairy where they keep the cows and don't tell anybody. Secret diary. Secret diary. Perhaps the one left with Harold Smith. Secret diary. Cross it, dab it.
It's purple. It's an agent. It's Agent Philip Jeffries.
Agent Philip Jeffries, played, of course, by the one, the only, the late and the great Mr. David Bowie. Philip Jeffries. Agent Philip Jeffries. Special.
There's lots of people going to work tomorrow. I used to work on Christmas Eve because, you know, it was quite a nice day. You go in.
And there'd be no one there, yeah.
There'd be nobody there. And you go for a nice lunch. Then you'd finish early. But they cottoned onto it and have given us all an extra day's free annual leave.
Because they know you just go in and get drunk.
Like, that has to be taken on Christmas Eve.
Everyone that's working tomorrow, do you get to bring toys and games in? Asking for a friend.
I'm not going to have the conversation in my head. James Hurley.
James was always cool. James Hurley, causing a big hurly-burly. Feeling a bit squirrely. And a bit whirly.
Whirly-girly.
Whirly-girly. James Hurley.
Monkey.
Monkey. Simply monkey. Sicky monkey.
I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. We're going to keep her out of it. I'm not going to talk about Judy because, frankly, fuck her. I'm not going to talk about Judy. Cross it, dab it.
I am the Muffin.
I am the Muffin. Have you seen the Muffin Man? Because I am the Muffin.
Is that like Ghostbusters, where it's like I'm the Keymaster?
Yes, so I am the Muffin. So so it's the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper. So I am the Muffin.
And the Muffin Man.
And you're looking for the Muffin Man.
Yeah.
I am the Muffin. I am the Muffin Man.
Oh.
We saw the new Ghostbusters film. If you haven't seen it, don't bother. It's not good.
I was really excited. It was the first time we'd been in a cinema.
I was excited too because I love Ghostbusters. The first Ghostbusters is fucking great. This was not good. And they got, they threw everything at it. Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yes, I would.
I mean, who wouldn't? But no, it's terrible.
I mean, we could have a Paul Rudd sandwich.
Hey.
That would happen.
But they fundamentally misunderstand what made Ghostbusters great. Fundamentally misunderstand it. And then it gets mawkishly sentimental towards the end. I wouldn't bother. The young girl in it is very good. But, I mean, they're all doing it. But it's like, no.
It was Ghostbusters.
It wasn't Ghostbusters. That's the problem. It wasn't Ghostbusters. I went to see Ghostbusters 6 times at the cinema when it came out. I liked Ghostbusters. Maybe too much. I once got into trouble at school. It was the last day of school, and I'd already been to see Ghostbusters loads, and I was talking to my friend Kevin Nutman.
Nutman.
That was his real name.
Nutman.
Kevin Nutman.
Nutman.
And I'm sure it was Kevin.
Nutman.
I don't think it was Ralph. I think it was Kevin.
Nutman.
And he hadn't seen it, and I said, let's go. It was the last day of school. I said, what we do is, you see, what happens is sometimes the older boys would bring eggs in, and they would egg you. They would throw in a raw egg at you because they were fucking horrible cunts. And basically, the boys that got egged would get sent home. So I said, what if, right, we go and buy eggs, we egg each other,
Bold.
and then we go in and go, oh, some older boys egged us, we'll have to get sent home now. And then we go and watch Ghostbusters.
Perfect. Perfect. What could go wrong?
So we walked away from the school about 5 minutes up the road. We went into the shop and I tried to get some eggs, and they said, we've been told by the school not to sell you eggs. And we're, oh no, we understand that, but we're just going home for lunch, so we need the eggs for my mum. And we talked them into it. They sold us the eggs. We're like, brilliant.
Oh.
Then we went a little bit further away from the school. Around the corner, there was a park in between where we were and the school. So we walked down the slope into just the entrance to the park, slightly out of the way. No one really was around. And we put the eggs on it, and we got there, and I gave Kevin an egg, and I got an egg, and we were literally like that, and a police car came along.
Wow.
Caught us like this.
What are you doing, sonny boy?
It's the only time I've ever been in the back. No, it's not the only time I've ever been in the back of a police car. It was the first time I'd ever been in the back of a police car. And so they put us in the back of the police car, drove us through the park to the school. As we were going through the park, my sister was in the park because she was smoking, and the police car drove past, and she was like, oh, bloody, is that? And it was, I'm just like, yeah, it's me. Got into trouble. Ghostbusters. I'm unrepentant, but that film, the new film, is not good enough. It's just not good enough. Oh, the pictures, being the pictures is good, yeah.
And we went to the giant pictures.
Oh, we also went to see June at the pictures.
We went to June, but
Epic.
I'm not sure if I fell asleep or not. It's a fine line. Never seen June, even the Lynch June, all the way through. Always had a little sleep. Right.
Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo. I've got no gin left. Let's make it a quick one. I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste, triplet, through your mouth. So basically, we would put the triplets into your mouth, and I would taste them. I want to taste through your mouth. In and out, in and out, in and out. Waldo, R.I.P. Not R.I.P. because this is Fire Walk with me. Simply Waldo.
Living his life.
Living his best. Did you just gender Waldo?
Yeah. Living his
Waldo
life.
living their best life. Leo, no.
Yes,
Waldo.
Yes, Annika. I do believe that was called, but I've.
Yes, Annika. Secret Diary was called.
Oh. Sarah Palmer. What you at?
What?
Sarah Palmer. What you at? What you at?
Okay, so Sarah Palmer. But then what happened? Then you said Sarah Palmer. Then immediately after that you had a stroke.
What you at?
What you at?
What you at?
No one has ever said that.
What do I say after?
Sarah Palmer, what you at?
What do you say after?
I say Smokey McSmokeface. Sarah Palmer, what you at? I think we've invented a new colloquialism. Hey, how's it going? Next time I see Shane, I'll go, Shane, what you at? Sarah Palmer, what you at? In and out.
Oh, the Roadhouse.
A polar bear fell on me. The Roadhouse.
What happened to that DVD, Nick or Hazel? Did you watch it and pass it on to somebody else?
Or do you watch it every day?
Or do you watch it every day and think about things?
And go like that.
Inappropriately things.
There's no inappropriateness with Roadhouse. All is permitted. When you look at the screen and you say, Patrick Swayze, where you at?
Where you at, Patrick Swayze?
Was it where you at?
What you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at, Patrick? Well, he's dead.
He's dead now.
He is. May he rest in peace. Where he at?
The first boy I ever kissed is dead now. It wasn't me. Just saying. Slow and steady.
My first proper girlfriend is dead now. And it wasn't me. True story.
We are terrible people.
Yeah.
Let's twinkle.
Oh, she's dropped the fucking... Is this going in here? What?
Oh dear, oh dear. Abby's just written. Oh dear.
I feel like this one started slow, but maybe we found the pace now.
So Abby writes, Jesus fucking Christ, Rose.
Abby, where you at? Is it? Well, it wasn't where you at, was it? It was something else, wasn't it? Because where you at makes sense. What? Who you at? Can anyone remember what it was? Sarah Palmer, something you at? What was it? It wasn't where you at, because that makes sense.
The pale horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse. The pale horse. The horse that is pale.
Oh dear, oh dear.
What you at?
What?
What you? Joe Foley. What you at? It's better. What you at is so much better.
Jacques' cabin. I'd forgotten
Because
about this.
he's cabinet uptown, uptown. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Sideways, sideways. Jacques' cabin. Jacques' cabin. Where you at? What you at?
Half-heart necklace.
Half-heart necklace. Like this one. Like this one. Look. Half-heart. Ooh, ah. Half-heart necklace. What you at?
The Palmer house.
The Palmer house. The Palmer house. You glancing. Would you like some gin? The Palmer house.
I have the fury of my own momentum.
I just saw John's comment. Your business friends. What you at? I have the fury. I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum. Cross it, dab it.
You know, the one thing about looking through Shane's history of Twingo book is just how much we laugh. We laugh a lot. And I'm glad that we've got the random world of the internet to share it with, because otherwise it'd be weird. We barely look at each other when we're alone.
I think the real question, it does bring up questions, doesn't it? Twingo. If you think about Twingo and all it's been and all it is, it brings up one question.
What's that?
What you at? And it's also educational, of course.
Oh, yeah. Did you know, for example, in 1797, there was a clock tax in existence. It was called the Parliamentary Clock Act, not the Parliamentary Cock Act.
That was something
different.
else.
That's now the Parliamentary Clock Act. And if you had a clock, you were taxed. You were taxed 1 shilling if it was a regular clock made
Normal
of
clock.
wood. If it was silver or gold, it was 2 shillings. And if you made clocks, if your job was, let's say, a clockmaker, you had to have a license to make clocks, which was 2 shillings and 6pence.
This seems to me like a tax on the poor for wanting to know the passage of time.
Well, it was because they'd spent so much money on the French Revolution and the colonies over in that there America that the UK government had no money.
Did we spend money on the French Revolution?
Yeah, apparently we did. I don't know. I think we paid money.
Getting Aristos out, maybe.
Maybe,
Getting Aristos out, probably.
But Pitt the Younger, it was Pitt the Younger who was the man at the top at the time, and he imposed this parliamentary clock tax for people who had clocks. Lasted about 3.5 months. Then it got repealed because people were going, but I need to know the time.
They're saying clock tax? What are you at?
What you at? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a
clock tax.
See, you didn't know.
And clock tax.
Wait, I bet you didn't know that was coming.
What you at?
What you at? Oh, I'm a bit dizzy now. Oh, okay. I'm going to fill up my
In and out, in and out.
There's a lot of balls left. I'm going to just a wee bit.
She's getting another drink. In and out. What you at? What you at? What you at? You just said there's not much tonic in the gin that she's just made.
Whoop, whoop.
What you at though?
I
suppose what you at could mean what are you doing?
What
are you at? What endeavour, what function are you at? What are you at? What you at?
What you at?
What you at?
You see, I've worked really hard for the last 3 or 4 months, like ridiculously hard.
Stupidly so.
Harder than I've ever worked, probably in my entire job. And now I don't have to work for a week. And I've had quite a lot of
She's wondering what she's at.
And quite a lot of Sinutab, because I had a little bit of a sinus going.
A lot of gin, a lot of Sinutab, if you know what I mean.
I know how to live.
And there's quite a lot of balls left.
Okay, I'm going to play.
Let's play. Twingo. Let's Twingo!
Let's play Watch Out!
It's a shame we didn't get to the second Christmas show, because I had a little bit of intro spiel, and then I was going to let it kind of go quiet for a second, then I was just going to scream, "Let's Christmas!" And then the first act would come on. I was quite looking forward to doing that, and didn't get to do it.
Oh well, never mind. Black Lodge!
Black Lodge, it's the lodge that is black. It's the Black Lodge. It's the Black Lodge. Cross it, dab it.
Like a turkey in the corn.
Like a turkey in the corn.
Do that again.
You know, when you said do that again, I thought you were going to put your finger in my ear then. That was going to be a little reenactment. What you at?
Reunion.
A little reenactment, not reunion. We've not been anywhere, have we?
Angel. It's
Simply Angel, the best Robbie Williams song. Obvious. Obs.
Well, that's your favourite karaoke tune, if you know what I mean.
Yes, because I'm loving Angels instead. I'm not going to tell you what I'm loving them instead of, and it's not an Alsatian.
He loves karaoke and he always sings Robbie Williams.
Literally never sung karaoke in my life. Now that you've screwed yourself there because they know that's not true.
Screwed the pooch.
No, not screwed the pooch. Stop it with the bestiality. In and out.
Annika says she's got 10 balls to go. Should we ask people how many they've got, or should we just?
Oh yeah, how many have you got? What scores on the doors, George Doors?
I've just got a message come up on screen that said somebody's bought a ticket for the Double R Club.
Fools, they'll kill us all.
For February, they bought tickets for
Now
for
that
February's
is
Double R
optimistic,
Club.
and I appreciate it.
And they bought a copy of one of your books.
Which one?
Postcards.
Ooh.
So there you go. Right. So Maria's got.
I should say I sent the first draft of my next novel to Unbound, who published my last novel, because they have to have first refusal. So they may well refuse, and if they do, I'll probably end up.
Screw the pooch.
No, I'm not going to screw the pooch just because they turned down the book. Because if I did that every time someone turned down the book of mine, I'd do nothing but fuck dogs.
Happy Christmas!
What you at though?
Yeah, people are a long way off Twingo. Play Twingo.
Oh, fuck. Let's speed round. We're out of practice.
Okay, we've got a lot of catching up to do. Electricity.
Electricity, high voltage, man. Electricity, cross it, dab it.
Is John Atfield saying he's only crossed off 5 balls, or has he got 5 balls to go? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn, she's so burnt. She's burnt black and blue. She's Annie Blackburn. How's Annie? She's fine. What you at?
Did we have that?
What?
No.
No, Wendy. No, we have not. I don't think so.
Paul in Manchester says, no wonder Monkey was being sick.
Well.
Meals on wheels.
Meals on wheels. The wheels on the meals go round and round, round and round, round and what you at? Meals on wheels.
For the log lady.
I give you Catherine Coulson, the log lady. Cross it, dab it.
This is pretty much neat, Jen.
Neat, Jen. Neat and tidy. Tidy and neat.
Still going out for a walk after this. Garmonbozia.
Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia.
Mrs. Chalfont.
2 Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont. Mrs. Falula Chalfont.
Take 2 bottles into the shower.
What?
Well, that was an advert for 2-in-1 shampoo.
Not 2-in-1 Chalfont. No.
2-in-1 shampoo, where they said you don't need to have shampoo and conditioner. You just need 1 bottle of
Wash and go. Yes.
Wash and go. Take 2. The advert.
Yeah. We know the advert. What's it got to do with Mrs. Chalfont?
You said 2 Chalfonts.
2 Chalfonts. It's a line by Harry Dean Stanton.
And
2 Chalfonts.
And I said take 2 bottles into the shower.
We should say take 2 Chalfonts into the shower, and then you get some kind of kinky imagery.
This is a Formica table.
This is a Formica table. Green is its colour. You don't need the green bit. This is a Formica table. Cross it, dab it.
Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Briggs. He eats twigs. He don't like figs. He doesn't talk to Mr. Big.
Oh, nobody talks to Mr. Big, not now.
Fuck that guy.
Don't take the ring, Laura.
Don't take the ring, Laura. Then what are you thinking?
Oh.
Wait, she's taking the ring.
Oh.
Don't take the
ring.
Laura, don't take the ring, Laura. Jesus, she doesn't listen.
No.
She doesn't listen.
Everything coming for her.
What are you at, Laura?
Hell God, baby damn no.
Hell God, baby damn no. Hell God, baby damn no. Hell God, baby damn no. Another line by Mr. David Bowie. Not Bowie, not Bowie. Bowie.
Boo, electric blue. Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on.
I said
Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Oh, yeah. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Aww.
Oh, smooth. See how we're on time? Carl
Rod, played by Mr. Harry Dean Stanton, of course. Carl Rod, the only Twin Peaks character that sounds like a porn star. Carl Rod. I've already been places.
Coffee.
I just want to stay where I am. Coffee. What you at? Get it out.
Cleopatra, what you at? Cleopatra, whoop, whoop.
What?
That's me rapping.
Is it? No, that's you scratching.
Ow.
That's
my
scratchy.
bad arm.
We got boosted. Our arms are a little bit achy. Other than that, we're fine.
Absolutely fine.
Some people, have really suffered. We've been really lucky.
The pharmacist told us to come home and hydrate.
He said, really hydrate after you've been boosted or vaccinated. Drink loads of water.
Drink loads. So I came home and drank 2 litres of water, which is more than I drink in about a week. And
but to be fair, we didn't do anything special when we were vaccinated, and we were fine.
Yeah.
So,
but it was summer, so we were drinking.
Summer is a coming,
I hate summer. I hate summer. Everybody's going, happy solstice. The days are going to get lighter again. You know what? I like it dark. I like it when it's dark at 4 o'clock.
Her and Leonard Cohen both.
I like it dark on my way home from work. I like it to be dark.
On your way home, what? From the hall?
Well, I'm not always in the hall. I did
Mostly
go into the office.
in the hall.
I did go into the office sometimes. I like it dark. I don't like summer.
You want it darker. What you at?
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future or is it past? Is it future or is it past?
The power and the glory.
Where is it? Canada? Oh,
Canada.
maybe. The power and the glory. The kingdom come. The power and the glory.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. Let's rock. Good evening. We are Cockhorse, your band for the night. Are you ready to say, let's rock?
It's a human hero, right?
It is. What is that?
Sweet.
Yes, it's a. Maybe I'll. Yes.
It's a human hero, right?
Where did it come from? Is
Halloween.
It just in here? Right, it's been in here for 2 months. Hush.
This one's coming from J. Edgar.
This one's coming from J. Edgar. This one's coming from J. Edgar. Boom.
I think probably.
Therefore I am.
I think probably Canada is a little too far for us to go clubbing. But I think if you're in Washington State, it's only 20 minutes up the road.
It's just up the road.
It's no different to, I don't know, probably you coming to London and seeing us next year, which I'm sure you'll do at least once. But yes, so the power and the glory. Is it in Canada? We've given Scott Ryan an entire book.
It was just a chapter.
An entire book we inspired. Well,
because the thing is, it becomes clear that it's in Canada when you watch the missing pieces. But the original film, there was no real indication. We thought it was like a back room at the Roadhouse, didn't we?
Yeah.
And many other people did too.
Yeah. But Scott was like, oh. And has now written an entire book about us and Canada.
Them and Canada, what you at?
What you at? Teresa Banks.
Teresa Banks.
What you at?
At Santander. Teresa Banks on the banks of Wind River.
427 miles from Twin Peaks to Canada. So.
Really?
What's that? 3 hours? That's a long time.
It's a long time for two drunken arseholes.
It's more than 3 hours, and you'd have to be going very fast.
Maybe they were. They were in a muscle car.
Yeah.
I thought they were like near the border.
It doesn't seem like that. That's a long way.
Well, it may be that far from Snoqualmie. Snoqualmie. But weren't they meant to be closer to the border? Because people were like walking drugs, weren't they? Through the woods. So that's too far.
I question your 427 miles, Paul.
If that is your real name.
Your real name.
What you at?
2 by 4. That's
2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4.
I think the Wyndham Earls should cover that.
That's a good idea. Check it out.
You can have that idea for free.
2 by 4 by the 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. The B-side would be Jacques' Cabin.
And I'll come on stage and play.
And I would just hit them with bits of wood.
And I'll hit the audience because that's more entertaining. You don't want to interfere with the musicians. And so you just hit the audience. I'll stand at the front of the stage in between the two singers with a 2x4
and wail on the crowd.
I think it's got legs.
Definitely.
But we'll talk about it.
We'll work out the whole thing.
You know what people say at my work? Let's take this offline.
Does that mean I don't want a record of it?
It's not for everybody to talk about.
We'll take this offline when we detail just what you are at.
So yeah, Shell and Pete will have an offline conversation about me being in the band.
With a bit of wood. What do you play? I play the 2x4.
I'm the 2x4. Fear me. It's a purple ball. You know what that means. It's an agent. But what agent is it?
What agents are left?
It's Agent Dale Cooper.
Agent Dale Falula Cooper. Agent Dale Cooper. Dale Cooper. He's in a stupor. Likes it up the pooper. It's Agent Dale Cooper.
The chrome reflects our image.
The chrome reflects our image. Can this be? Yes, we are in the tension zone. Stop it. We're in the tension zone, which means we are close to the end. Thank the maker. This oil bath is going to feel so good. Stop poking me with your chainsaw. Not a euphemism.
Do you think this could tickle you?
Probably. Anything you... No, let's not do it. Let's not do it.
He's the tickliest person I've ever met in my life. Oh, don't touch me, I'm ticklish.
I get very punchy when people tickle me.
Right, we're in the tension zone.
We're in the tension zone. We're very close.
Which means people are taking it very seriously.
Very, very seriously.
Remember, there's a lot of pencils in that box. It's purple.
5 winners.
It's purple. It's Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole.
Leland Palmer. Tickly's fancy.
Just Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. Leland Palmer.
That's pretty neat.
It's real neat.
Absolutely wank. Donna Hayward.
Well, if anyone would Haywood, Donna. Haywood, Donna, Madonna, there's always manana. Donna Haywood.
Ronette Pulowski.
Ronette Pulowski. Ronette Pulowski.
The Good Dale.
Where's he?
He's in the lodge.
The Good Dale is in the lodge. And we can't leave. Cross it, dab it,
Flesh World.
Swingers coast to coast. Flesh World. Good evening, we are Flesh World. Are you ready to rock?
Talking about Flesh World. There is an edition of French Playboy featuring yours truly, Miss Rose Thorne, in French Playboy, alongside Lydia Darling.
Who was our first ever Laura Palmer?
Laura Palmer, Miss Twin Peaks. French Playboy. Oh yeah. I'm a Playboy bunny.
And yet she can't jump.
No, don't believe in it. It's not that I can't jump, I don't believe in it. Baby laxative.
What's the world coming to when you cut a guy for
baby
laxative? Good evening, we are baby laxative. Are you ready to rock?
Dear Meadow.
Dear Meadow, the weather's fine, wish you here. Dear Meadow, have you been to the English Deer Park? It's a long something, I've forgotten. Bit drunk.
Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School, we're in the corridors. They do this. And then moonwalk. Oh. There you go, double stereo moonwalk there.
Double moonwalk coming at ya.
Like
Cleopatra.
what you at?
Double R diner.
Nothing could be finer than Hap's Diner. No, the double R Diner. I'm gonna neck these twiglets.
Don't
There's
choke.
just little bits. I feel like you want me to choke now. Wait for it. Oh, I might have got a bit in my eye. This is entertainment.
Harley's hog.
Hurley's hog, not his unit.
Vroom, vroom.
His motorcycle. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. Cross it, dab it. You know.
The red room. Red room. Red room. Red room.
The red room.
Twingo. Twingo. We've got a Twingo.
Who do we have?
Pete Python.
That's not his name.
Ah. How did Rosie's third husband die? Death by Twiglet's Black Widow.
First one fell over in the road. Fell over.
Can't die until I put his insurance
So,
next year.
Ixnay on the E-Day.
So we've got Paul Python. Paul Python. Pete Python.
That's not his name.
Pete Python. Pete Python
That's not his name.
in the winner's enclosure, but we've got a ton more bloody
We've got
pencils
4 more to go, so come on. Bring it. What you at?
Oh, there's getting arguments up in Manchester.
Why?
Because Paul and John, who win all the time, saying that they're getting a bit angsty. But we're in the tension zone.
We're in the tension zone. Come on.
Which ball is this? Oh, who cares? Who cares? You care. I know you care.
We care a lot.
The missing pieces.
The missing pieces. Not the missing pieces. That's something different. The missing pieces. Cross it, dab it. Let's go.
Leo Johnson.
Leo Falula Johnson. Terrible ponytail. Very bad man. This is where we live, Shelley. Leo Johnson.
The answer, Bridget, is no.
No. No, Bridget, we have not.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz thinks about her dogs when she sings. You know. Not to be confused with Julie Cruise Ship.
Who's currently self-isolating.
But shouldn't she be, though?
Yeah. Forever.
Julie Cruz.
Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove. There are some sycamores there and a pool. A pool of very bad things. A pool. My kingdom for a pool. Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove.
Not festival. Grove.
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 Grover.
Grover. Super Grover.
Laura Palmer.
Ah, she's the one.
She is the one.
Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer, come on down. Who do you think would win if they were to play The Price is Right between Laura Palmer, the one-armed man, and Agent Chester Desmond?
See, I think I wouldn't put Chester Desmond up for it. I'd put Sam Stanley up for it because he was the one that when he was in the office at Deer Meadow said, I reckon everything in here is worth this much. Sam Stanley's your man. Chester, I think, would realise that and take a step back.
Ah. Tactics.
Or Tic Tacs if you need a breath freshener.
Are you excited because we're in the tension zone and we're having a little chat and you're all like, oh, squabble. Oh. A real indication.
Bridget, this one's for you. I got a real indication of a laugh coming on. A real indication. That's when the little light comes on at the side of the car. It's a real indication.
Twingo. Twingo from Jake Evans.
Jake Evans Twingo.
And we've
Second
got
winner.
another Twingo.
From
Andrea.
Andrea.
In Glasgow. So we've got Pete Python,
That's not his
Jake,
name.
and Andrea, which means now we're in the bonus pencil round. So we'll keep playing.
Bonus pencil round.
Oh, wouldn't you like a pencil? I'm going to call out these 3 balls, but in what order? Who knows? But there are some pencils to be won. He is Bob.
He is Bob. He is Bob. That's his name.
I think there's fighting going on up in that Manchester. Manchester. Wooka wooka. Pete, Jake, Andrea. Pete, Jake, Andrea.
Pete,
And
Jake,
Kev.
Andrea. Said Pete, Jake, Andrea. Come on,
And
on.
then
Pete,
we've got a
Jake.
pencil for Kev.
A pencil for Kev.
Pencil for Kev.
I love that film. It's very moving. A pencil for Kev.
Don't make me do this.
No! Don't make me do this. This is the last winner.
Yeah, one more pencil to be won.
Don't make me do this.
What would it be doing?
Twingo.
Twingo for Kev. Twingo for Kev.
Don't make me do this.
We live inside a dream.
We live inside a dream. A line said by David Bowie, but a line that was also, I believe, in The Drowned Man.
Yep.
By Punch Drunk Theatre.
And then we've got everybody's calling Twingo now.
Jesus.
We've got Maya, we've got Paul, we've got Hazel. I'll just have to check.
So when Kate says Twingo for Kev,
Kev.
does she call him Twingo for Kev?
Yeah, because Kev's not on here.
Yeah, so that means Kev's first in line for
yeah,
Twingo.
Well, we know that. I've said Twingo for quick Kev.
Oh, you've had. But who's the last one then? Kev or?
I'll work it out when I sit down, get a pen out.
You gotta sit down.
I had a dream.
I had a dream.
The other night.
I had a dream, a
Listen,
more a
stop it,
fantasy.
stop it.
Kip, Noel, John
I'll punch you in the-
Holmes and me,
Punch you.
all in bed. We were going OTT. What a sight to see.
I dreamt that I bought a full jar of Cadbury's chocolate spread, specifically to put on some waffles that I was going to make at the weekend. And I got up the following morning, having had a long lie in my dream. An old ball ache here had eaten all of
That's
it.
not my name.
Eaten all of it. The jar was empty. Not even just a little bit left. The jar was empty. And I dreamt he'd eaten all of the Cadbury's chocolate spread.
Did I offer an excuse?
Nope, you just did that thing you do some mornings when you shrug and just go, yeah.
I
Just
said,
like
you
that.
know, what you at?
What you at?
And you went in, out, and out.
And there was no chocolate spread left.
No chocolate spread.
So I bought some chocolate spread and I've hidden it so he doesn't know where it is.
But that was a dream.
I've hidden it so he doesn't know where it is, just in case he doesn't.
But that was a dream.
Yeah, but you ate it all. See, faster than a speeding bullet. I'm going to go and work it out.
Oh, right, yes. Going to work it out. Right, yes. Okay. I just realised I didn't show you my Aztec death whistle.
Do it now.
This was a present from Ruby Wednesday. It's an Aztec death whistle in the shape of a skull. I thought, Shane, we'd use this during one of our songs and I would just go... I think they used to blow them in battle to scare the shit out of the enemy. Just an idea. You could do the. Let's call the band Aztec Death Whistle. Just an idea.
There's already a band called that.
I also came up with another band name, but there's already a band called Piranha Solution. And Piranha Solution is a mixture of 2 different acids that will just like dissolve flesh and bone. Just get rid of the lot. But anyway, I take this opportunity while Rose is configuring the scores to try and sell to you a few of the books what I have written. Now, These books will not arrive should you purchase them for Christmas, but they'll be good New Year's Eve presents. Is that a thing? Let's make it a thing. We have my full novel published on Unbound, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. Look at the width of that. It's basically 1930s America, a great deal of murder, some real medical records in there, strangeness in the woods, is what I'm saying. We have, what do we have? We have my most recent collection of short stories based around the theme of technology, the invention of Mother, guaranteed to break the ice at parties. We have, now there's only one copy of this left. These are the songs I've rewritten for Twingo over the first year. A Murder of Songs comes with a free signed kazoo, which is something that one of the winners this evening will be receiving. Not the book, but the free kazoo. We have my 3 ghost stories that comes with a CD of disturbing soundscapes. This is called The Lights Will Go Out. 3 ghost stories, guaranteed to break the ice at spooky parties. We have The Menagerie, my dark fairy tale, illustrated by the wonderful Mr. John the Tool Atfield. That is not his name. That's what she called it. She just said Tool. We have postcards from Twin Peaks, poems about Twin Peaks. We have voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, further voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere. Mostly poems, some prose, but mostly poems written for introductions for acts at the Double R Club. So I thought I would read just one or two. This is from postcards from Twin Peaks, guaranteed to break the ice at Twin Peaks naughty parties where you've got wood. This one's called Man, Smell Those Trees. The trees are the trees are the trees are the trees. But do they sway you soporifically? Do they put your mind at ease? Do they stand as mute witnesses to crimes hiding in the dark? Do they yearn for conflagration, for that catalytic spark? What have they seen throughout the years? Oh, just what slaughter, just what hell. If bark could speak, if leaves converse, the terrible tales that they would tell. And next I thought I would read, what's this one? That one's that. This one's, what's going on here? Let's see, yes, okay. This one's from Further Voices. This one's called The Word Made Flesh. Words, 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 breach born and bloodied, fidgeting into the physical, into that which can be studied, can be seen, can stand before you, a figure made of letters, a thing of unknown intent, of unguessable vendettas. For just because the writer birthed them, it does not mean that they are pals. They may be enemies, fierce combatants, wish to sail on broad canals of one another's blood, to spit words of hate, words forged in tribulation and in woes, words that birth their own prosopopoeia. Look it up. And on the story goes. Seems to be some furious calculations going on, which means I'm going to have to do another one. This one's from Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, and it is called simply Conflagrate. I believe I wrote this one for an act for Snake Fervor, I think. Conflagrate! Exclamation mark. With fire, some will say that you are fuel or your bystander, that these two positions are really all that exist. But they neglect, of course, if you're the one who started it, the instigator, the creator, destructionist. And if that's you, you are much more than merely vandal. You are a dancer to rhythm circadian. You are God and you're the devil. You are Hades. You are the holy fire Promethean. And as you complete the triumvirate of fire, never let them say it's beauty that you lack. For you are beauty, you are wanton, ravenous, so much more than merely pyromaniac. How are we doing? Oh, I mean, at this point, am I going to just have to start reading my novel and see how many chapters we get through?
No, I'm coming up.
He's coming up. He's welcome back for the for the scores.
I've got to come back.
On the doors. Roast on.
Roast on. I'm going to have a rummage in the ball bag.
Oh, to see if things have been called.
Because I've had quite a bit to drink and I can't remember what has been called.
What are you after?
Well, I'm not telling you.
Well, if you would, then I could probably help you.
That word.
Yes, that's definitely been called.
Really?
Definitely.
I have no recollection of
Definitely that's been called, yes.
that. Well, there we go.
So no imbeciles, because I didn't tell you at the beginning, but if you call incorrectly, you will be called an imbecile by everyone on the chat.
I was getting
comments.
ready to call Pete Python an imbecile.
And not for the first time.
And not
That's
for the
not his
first
name,
time,
by the way.
because, but it's...
Yes, that's definitely been called. In and out,
Did you know they found a 1970 Morecambe and Wise episode, a Christmas Morecambe
It was
Wise
thought lost.
It was thought lost. And do you know who the special guest is? It's only Peter bloody Cushing. It's going to be amazing.
Let's hope so.
Well, it'll be great anyway. So, we have some runners-up who will be getting pencils in the post
Pencil?
in the new year. And that is Kevin and Maya and Hazel.
Nika Hazel.
You'll be getting some pencils in the post
Pencils?
in the new year. And Paul Pry in Manchester.
That's 4 pencils.
Yeah, there's the whole box of pencils I found when I
was... We're just giving away pencils willy-nilly.
The problem is, I bought a load of pencils that said Twingo Winner 2021. And I realised that today is the last day of Twingo 2021.
Kinda, sorta is.
So I'll be sending pencils to you.
To lots of people.
You'll be getting the pencils and maybe something sweet.
Ooh. What you at?
I probably won't post them till the new year now, though.
No, because, foolishness.
In third place, we have Andrea. Andrea, in third place. It's been a while since we've done this. You have won one trip to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club.
That's 3 sheets of branded blue toilet papier.
A sheet of paper from the Norwegian phrasebook.
Which you can learn about temperature and about liquids.
Ooh, liquid temperature. It's a monster bag of coffee.
Which is not like monstrously big, it's just a monster.
A Norwegian flag.
The Norwegians are leaving,
A coffee bean bookmark.
Ooh, for the books that you read.
A fridge magnet featuring me and him.
Ooh.
As drawn by John the Tool at Fields.
That is not his name.
He loves it. Hey, Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That is not what they're called.
Back in stock, it's the Chubba Chubba Chip Chop. Oh yeah, I know you wanted them.
Did you?
A chocolate festive sweetie.
Ooh, Kit Kat.
A Twingo 2021 pencil.
Rare as hen's teeth, but we've actually got like 400 weight.
But there'll be none left by the end of the month.
Let's hope so.
A dice eraser.
Eraser.
A rabbit pin.
Rabbit pin.
A tiny little donut soap.
For the washing of your tiny little private part.
A shot of Agent Cooper Coffee Cocktail.
Oh yeah.
And a knitted owl.
What is the name of this owl?
His name is
What's
Bark.
That? He's got. What name is what?
Bark.
Bark. Has he got a blue beak?
He's got blue. Don't you gender me.
Bark, the blue-beaked owl of
Yorkshire puddings.
Bark, the blue-beaked owl of Yorkshire puddings. Does he help them rise?
Yeah, if you wear Bark while making Yorkshire puddings,
right,
guaranteed risen beyond your wildest dreams. That's Bark.
Not an actual guarantee. Cannot be held legally responsible.
But I will send you my recipe for Yorkshire puddings,
which is foolproof.
Which do rise. Oh, that's coming to you, Andrea. Bark.
Andrea may already have an amazing recipe for Yorkshire puddings.
She may have. In second place, it's the last-minute game buyer of the night. It's Jake Evans.
Ooh.
And you have won, Jake, if you can believe it.
You can believe it.
not one,
Not one. That wouldn't be enough.
but 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club.
Branded toilet paper.
Some postcards that you can send to people.
Not to us though. We've got loads.
A sheet from the Norwegian phrase book that I tore a bit ripping out the book.
It's like, yeah, it's so you'll know what light meter is in Norwegian, and lounge and lorry.
Lounge lorry. A donut eraser.
To wipe away all your terrible mistakes that you've made.
Chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they're called.
A festive chocolate sweetie.
Kit Kat.
A owl soap.
To wash yourself.
A bag of Double R coffee beans.
Ooh, yeah.
A fridge magnet of Him and Me by John the Tool.
That is not his name.
A Norwegian flag.
They are leaving.
A blue rose for your hair.
You have hair.
A Twingo 2021 pencil.
Oh, yes.
A shot of Agent Cooper.
Stop it.
A human ear, they say. It's a human ear. It's a sweetie.
It's a sweetie. It's a candy ear.
A keyring. It's an owl and a pine cone on a keyring.
I mean, owl and a pine cone on an earring. I mean,
that's pretty special.
Can I?
And we've also won a knitted owl.
Now this is a blue owl with a blue thing. What's the owl's name?
His name. Oh, he's fallen. Oh, Vic.
Oh, Vic, I've fallen.
His name is Eleanor.
Eleanor, the blue owl of.
Well, if you wear Eleanor while you are uncorking a bottle of wine, she will ensure smooth extraction of that cork.
So no breakage of cork.
So there'll be no
spurting of beverage should it be fizzy.
Yeah, there'll be no spurting and there'll be no corkage.
I don't know if you prefer the spurting, Jake.
Well, this is Eleanor. So when you've got wine to open, wear Eleanor.
Eleanor, the blue owl of no spurting.
No spurting.
No spurting.
And our winner this evening
is
Pete the Python.
That is not his name. Now Pete's won before first prize, I imagine.
Pete has won before. John in Manchester has just said, so Rose, are you going to publish the 2021 leaderboard? Because I won quite a lot. Well, I'll tell you what, John. I will publish the 2021 leaderboard in early 2022 because it's currently stored on my work computer and I have no intention of turning that on until at least January the 3rd.
Because why the fuck would you?
So the 2021 Twingo leaderboard.
It'd be something to look forward to for next year.
Anyway,
probably the only thing to look forward to.
So anyway, that's coming.
But you did win quite a lot.
But anyway, Pete Python.
That's not his name. Pythons don't even do that.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Like this is how they zip through water. You have won, Pete Python, a signed photo of me and him. Because clearly you
taken by Shane the Hurricane Gilliver.
If you want to see us more often. And it comes with a fridge magnet so you can pin it on your fridge.
There's no magnet on it.
Yes,
it's on the other side.
Oh. So you'll be able to see us every time you open the fridge. How exciting
Or you
is
just
that?
look at the fridge.
How exciting.
Do you look at the fridge a lot? You glancing,
You've also,
doe-eyed at the fridge? I don't know.
Or you could take it to work, stick it on the work fridge, see if anybody notices.
Ooh.
Maybe get, what was his name, Gary, to come and play Twingo with us. But you've also won, not one.
Not one.
Not two.
Two would be an insult.
But 3 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club. You've won some postcards. Not
from the very edge.
You've won a sheet of paper from the Norwegian Handbook.
Where you can find out what is Norwegian for night porter. Ooh!
Yeah, night porter.
Charlotte Rampling. Would you like to know?
Night porter.
I can't read it.
Okay.
It's too small.
Coffee beans, fridge magnet.
Oh, yeah.
Short of Asian cover cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
Twingo 2021 pencil.
Rare as hen's teeth.
Chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they call it.
Festive chocolate.
Kit Kat.
A human ear.
All right.
A Norwegian flag.
They're leaving, you know.
An angel.
Ah. But you can love angels instead.
A keyring, a double R owl keyring.
Double R owl keyring.
for the first time ever. Oh, what's this, Rose? What's this, Rose? This is Twingo soap.
Individual Twingo soaps.
Individual soaps. Apparently called Bloomin' Lovely. It's called chamomile. It's chamomile flavour. It's not called chamomile. It's chamomile flavour. Chamomile Twingo soaps. Can you believe it?
Can you Adam and Eve it? Where you at?
You've won that.
You've won that, but where you at?
You've also won.
What you at? I've just stabbed you with a pencil.
Put them in there. You've also won a golden kazoo.
No, a golden, not gold.
A golden kazoo. Not any kind of kazoo, but a Lush approved kazoo.
A signed one. So I want to hear that on the next Wyndham Wells album.
Where it's been inserted before it's posted to you
is no one's business.
No one's
business. No one's business.
You've also won. Are you ready? You've also won.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that. It's a two-tone. It's a two-tone owl.
So it's a two-tone owl.
Yeah.
What's its name?
Its name is Barnaby.
Barnaby, the two-tone owl of
non-lumpy gravy.
Non-lumpy gravy. Very culinary owls we have.
Well, it's the Christmas edition.
Ah.
And you know what? I can't fucking stand lumpy gravy. It makes me a little bit queasy. And when you wear Barnaby around your person.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Could he hang it from a personal piercing?
Yep, you can hang it from a personal piercing. And when Barnaby knows how to make sure that your gravy remains
smooth,
lump-free.
Silken.
Lump-free.
With a lovely shine.
Yep. Nothing better than a shiny sauce.
Shiny sauce. That's enough of your shiny sauce. So those are coming to all of you, you wonderful winners.
Lots of prizes.
Has this been longer than the usual?
Yeah.
How much longer?
By about 20 minutes. But we will be back. We will be back, technology depending, on January the 13th.
Where though? From here?
No.
No.
From a secret location.
Somewhere in the UK.
That's right. If we can get the technology working,
we'll be doing this. It's basically the first.
It's our first test
tour
of the outside broadcast.
Twingo tour.
Twingo OB is called.
Oh yes, of.
So on the 13th of January. So we're not doing the 6th of January. We're not here, but we are on the 13th of January.
Unlucky for some.
Doing the first ever Twingo live outside broadcast.
In theory.
Technology permitting. We will be relying on somebody else to do the technology for us because it will be kind of scary.
Because we just push buttons.
So yeah, so that will be exciting. We'll be drunk and we'll have an audience.
Ah! In and out.
In and out, in and out. I'm gonna go.
On that bombshell. Oh. So on the 13th, maybe things.
Where's the bells?
I don't know. You had them. I haven't touched them. You just is that bell noise?
I don't know where they're going.
Neither do I. Are they not in here? No.
You've ruined Christmas.
You've taken them away. At which point I say thank you so much for playing Twingo Live. It's still fucking ludicrous. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again hopefully on the 13th, technology permitting. Please stay safe out there. If you haven't been vaccinated, please get vaccinated. If you haven't been boosted, please, if you don't already have an appointment to be boosted, be boosted. If you've been boosted, good on you. Get boosted. Wear a mask if you're supposed to wear a mask. Don't be foolish. Be safe and don't. And I cannot stress this enough. Do not lick the doorknobs. I leave you with this one question. What you at? Thank you and good night.